This is the Iowa Weather Report for Friday, April 17th, 2015, and now our first look at the Zero-Z GFS model run at 1 p.m. this afternoon. A big upper-level feature over the high plains, the Rockies, will be slowly moving to the east. It's going to be producing some showers and thunderstorms across the plain states today, and maybe even into western Iowa late in the day. Otherwise, it'll be mainly sunny, partly sunny today. Highs will be mainly in the 70s, maybe some middle and upper 70s in some areas, with the rain staying mainly in our far western counties by late in the day. But this weekend, as everybody wants to be outside and wants to do stuff outside, it's unfortunately going to get rotten. It's going to be rainy, not all day rains, but it'll be cloudy, rainy, highs in the 60s to lower and middle 70s. Sunday looks to be rather wet around as well, with some showers and thunderstorms. On Sunday, there could be some storms that could become a bit strong, especially in our southern counties and down to the south. Readings still in the 60s and 70s for the most part. And then the cold air comes in late Sunday night into early on Monday. A few backwash showers possible. It'll remain fairly blustery, cloudy. Highs in the 50s to lower and middle 60s across the state. Maybe even cooler than that here on Monday. And that cool weather looks to last into Tuesday. We should see a few more peaks of sunshine here on Tuesday. More clouds in our northeastern counties, with readings mainly in the 50s to lower 60s from northeast to south and west. And then as we go into the middle of the week, here on Wednesday, you can see the Gulf is starting to open up again. Some showers breaking out across the plains, Missouri, and that might creep into the state late on Wednesday and into Thursday. Speaking of Thursday, here's Thursday. You can see the cold air to the north trying to go back northward. Warm air trying to force its way north. Boundaries starting to set up with some showers and thunderstorms possible. Nebraska, far southern Iowa into Missouri and the Ohio River Valley. And then we have these little impulses that are going to be coming in. Next Friday, we have an impulse moving through Kansas, another one over the southwest near Las Vegas. And then we have this northern feature with this big upper-level feature with this cold air up in Canada that's trying to nose back in. We have one disturbance moving off to the east or just departing the state, another one off to our west. That one looks like, if we go into the extended period, will dive to our south, so that could miss us, but more cold air is possible as we move toward the end of April. Speaking of the end of April, here's the 28th of April. We have one system moving on or off the east coast, another system moving across the northern tier of the country around between Winnipeg and International Falls, another one over the west. You can see the system over the northern plains and into the prairie provinces of Canada could produce some rain showers and maybe a thunderstorm there moving into the state. We have a little bit of precipitation out in New England and some over the Rockies up into the Pacific Northwest as well. The end of the forecast on May the 2nd, we pretty much, it seems like the same thing. System moving off the northeast coast, another moving into the west, another over Hudson Bay and just off the west coast of Canada. And with that pattern, looks like we could have a storm beginning to take shape off to our west, another moving off the east coast, some rain showers and thunderstorms across the Gulf Coast, and maybe some seasonal temperatures as we move into the first part of May after some cooler temperatures to end the month of April. Satellite image from last evening, showers and thunderstorms across the central and southern plain states, across the Gulf Coast, some clouds over the northeast and over the Rockies as well, and fairly clear elsewhere across the country and somewhat quiet. But the watch warning map, as you see here, was not very quiet. Some flash flood watches and warnings across the Gulf Coast. Some severe weather earlier last evening in the plains starting to die out. Some winter weather issues in the Colorado Rockies and some freeze issues across Arizona and New Mexico. QPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days. This goes through Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock, showing rainfall amounts about a half to 1 inch around here. Heaviest across the Gulf Coast, where they could see more than 2+ inches.